Alright, we're going to tell you how to set up your PI-REPEATER-2X today. So, what you're going to need first is the Pi-2X controller system, your Raspberry Pi platform, a pre-configured SD card with SVX links is what we'll demonstrate today, your Ethernet cable, USB power cord for your Raspberry Pi system, and a wiring cable that comes from your transmit and receive radios. This one you'll notice has two cords. One goes to the transmit receiver and one goes to the receiver. And with that, we'll get started. So first, let's unbox the Pi. So your system will come with a controller system and a bag with cables and a quick start guide. Now, quick start guide is handy, but since we're doing this in video, I'm just going to walk you through it. And so we'll leave that in the box for right now. This is your standard female DB9 with color-coded ribbon cable. Pin 1 is your brown ribbon, which follows the standard wiring convention. So taking the controller board out, it'll line up perfectly with your Raspberry Pi. So just set that on there, make sure everything seats nice and well. Insert your pre-configured SD card. And we'll take a closer look here. When you're looking at the Ethernet port, you'll see two switches here in the front and a row of connectors on the back. These connectors are as follows: port 1, port 2, GPIO, and up in the back here is your ADC. Port 1 on the connector for each system is bottom left. So we'll set that up on port 1. We'll turn this around, plug in our Ethernet, hook up our radio controllers, and finally plug this in. And while we wait for that to boot, it's important to note that you only have to operate one port out of the two, but there are two available. They're fully independent, they are linkable, they're unlinkable, all through software control. So, I showed the radio key up, and as I mentioned, this is already a pre-configured system, so all my config files are ready to go. And we'll just make sure it's online here by transmitting first our call sign and then releasing that. We will transmit again, sending the star and a pound, which will force the system to self-identify. KG7 PAR repeater setup testing. I don't know if you heard that, but that was it self-identifying, and we'll do it one more time.
Online, Kilo Golf 7 Papa Alpha Romeo repeater. The time is 5:56 p.m. Press 0, number sign for help.